Good afternoon, bushwhackers and wild campers. It is a glorious end of February afternoon, and I'm out doing a bit of hammocking tonight. Got a new hammock to try out. Those of you who followed this channel a little bit will know I favour Overmont hammocks. Well, tonight, if you saw the last hammocking video, the Unigear hammock, I showed you the latest Overmont one that I'd bought, just briefly, and I'm out in that tonight. I'm giving that a run. A hang even. As I say, it's a beautiful night, but it is about 4 o'clock and the sun is over there at the moment, and it will be setting at around 5:30, 6 o'clock. It'll be dark by about 6. So I've got a couple of hours. That's to get set up and get some firewood prepped. All right, let's get started. Okay, I've got everything set up for a cozy night under the stars. Lovely, eh? Right, so let me just talk you through this sleep setup quickly. I'm actually using a different sleeping bag tonight. In here, so this is a British Army Gore-Tex bivvy bag for an extra layer of insulation, and in here is the British Army Arctic sleeping bag instead of the Dutch M90. My little checker pillow there, memory foam pillow there, because I like a little bit of luxury. And then underneath that, there is the Polish Army down swag mat. So this one's the feathered one. And then underneath that, a second Gore-Tex bivvy. And this is the one that has the foam inside, just for an extra layer of insulation. Should be toasty, I think. But only time will tell, right? Okay, I am rapidly losing sun and I haven't got any firewood prepped yet. So I need to get my coat off and get busy. Because we've had a lot of high winds recently, there's been a lot of deadfall in this woodland. And last year I built that kind of barrier out of a load of deadfall, and a lot of it had kind of blown away, a lot of it's wasted away because it was all fresh firs last year, fresh fir foliage. Don't even think that's an expression, is it? Doubt it. Anyway, the point is, because there's been so much other fresh deadfall, I've been able to just rebuild that a little bit, just to shield us from view, really, whenever we're here. A little bit of privacy, eh? So I've got plenty of firewood, be enough to keep me going for a while. Gonna cook a nice slop later too. Well, I say later, it's 20 to 6 now, so probably sometime within the next half hour, I reckon, because I'm feeling quite hungry. But it's good. The forecast is for a nice night. A good clear night. Should be quite cold, possibly -1, -2, -3, something along those lines. It was -5 last time I was here. Hoping I'm warm enough in that British Army bag. I've got so used to the Dutch Army one. It feels daunting trying a new bag, you know? You know when you know you've got one that works. So yeah, trying a new system. But if it's good enough for the British Army, I'm sure it'll be fine. I've also got this additional little paraffin lamp as well for a bit of ambiance. Looking forward to having that going. And you might have noticed the table. This is a new addition. I got this just because I thought it'd be quite useful when I'm out and about. And it fits in the deployment bergen quite nicely too. It's quite cheap from Amazon. Oh. I do love it when the fire starts to take. I did have a little bit of firewood with me, these bits, and they came from the balloon tree when I did the solar farm camp. So it was in the car, so I thought I might as well bring it over here and use it up. Add it to the stockpile, eh? But yeah, looking forward to a nice relaxing evening. And, you know, got a bottle of wine. In fact, I think it's wine o'clock. Nice. Got white tonight for a change. Another one of the Christmas gifts from one of my customers. We've got a Bordeaux. Lovely, cheers. Now that's nice. I'm not normally a fan of white, but that is really nice. Ooh, lovely. I do like this little table. How nice is that, eh? Am I a classy wild camper or what? Yeah, I am far from classy. Cheers, your very good health. What a beautiful night. The only thing that would have made it better was if oldest friend was here. Or Roadkill. Well, maybe not Roadkill. Sorry Rob, I'm only messing. Anyway, hello chaps. How are you doing? Let's do a few shout outs, eh? Bobby Dazzler, you alright? And okay, Balloon Boy. Yes, I've started remembering you. You give me a rollicking, you know. Rightly so, really. Right, let's see who I can remember off my hit list. Brad, how are you doing? No ducks here, Mart. Claire, this isn't a kayaking trip. Hi, Si. Graham, Norman, John, Dave, Pew, Barney McGrew, Cuthbert, Dibble, Grub. Anyway, this wine's actually gone to my head. If you are one of those people that regularly comments on my channel and so on and says hello and whatnot, how are you doing? Say hello again, and you know I'll reply because I always do my best to reply anyway. I don't think there's many comments I've actually missed. So, just let me show you this. How cool is that? Oh God, I love it. I love that I get to do stuff like this, and that I get to go and paddle on the water and stuff. I really enjoy that, and I really enjoy geocaching. I'm actually staying in this area for the whole weekend because I'm going to do a car camp tomorrow night, and I'm going to do some geocaches, but they won't be released for a few months yet. Because what I do with the geocaching ones is I got way ahead at one point, and I do release those in find order because I just think that's a good way to do it. You see the whole journey then. I quite like that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But I'm loving that. But I'm also loving that too. It's all good. Yeah, so hello all you wonderful subscribers, old and new. By all means, say hello. Be nice to chat. I'm getting ready for food. Oh, this just feels so classy. Anyway, so while the fire's going strong, and before I drink too much wine, because I need some of it for tonight's meal, let's cook. Right, so for tonight's alfresco dining experience, we are having chicken with some pasta. In there is some broccoli and Stilton soup mix. And of course, we've got some white wine. Bring on the chicken in white wine slop. Can you hear the owl? It's lovely out here. Into the rubbish bag. Big stirry spoon. I think it's going to be quite a loud night tonight. Starting to bubble and simmer already. So I think I'm just going to turn the heat down because I don't want this to burn. This OEX the stove, pretty cool actually. Because we need the pasta to fill out. Class act, me, class act. You know it. Okay, that's now simmering away nicely. Let's add this soup mix. This is one of those, excuse me, commercial ones that they use in restaurants and hotels and stuff. Chuck that in for the flavour, mix that up a bit. Got to be done, right? Okay, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Chicken and pasta in a broccoli and leek and white wine slop. What's not to like? I think it's time to taste test, right? Let's get it dished up, eh? Here we go. I'm going in. It's really tasty. Good stuff. That was good. Cheers. Oh, so good. You know that thing where one dessert looks better than another? Yeah? Okay, yeah, this one. I knew that firewood had come in handy for something. Lovely. Where did that voice come from? Makes me sound like... No, don't go there, Carl, don't go there. If you've watched the solar farm video and the hammock camping video, the previous ones to this, then you'll know why I've suddenly developed a big rack. And if you don't know, well, maybe you should have a look and see why I've developed a big rack. Oh my God, this fire's nice. Oh yeah. I think there's a reason why fire is so powerful, and it's not just because of the heat. When you look at a fire, it's one of those things where if you overfill it and overstuff it, it will die off. However, so I've got 2 bits of wood left, and if I plop them over the top here, you can see I've left quite a gap between them. You see, it's not about filling every space. And one of the problems in life is people try to fill every space. And actually it's the gaps that are important. Look at the way that's taking off now. You see, sometimes in life, in fact often in life, and the way I've lived my life is, I've looked for the spaces and then I've put something in that space and other people have supplied the heat. The problem with working that way for most people is that they want to be recognised for the one that filled the space, when actually no recognition is required, because you know you did it. You know that you created the space for other things to bloom and to blossom and to heat up, just like that. This is a little crazy experiment. How much wood can one of these mesh fire pits take? Yep, that's a full-on log. And once it's burnt in the middle, I shall put the 2 halves on, back on. Not bad, eh? As I said, all along, and this is one of the cheapest ones, this was about 12 quid. What an absolute steal. Well, once that big log has burnt out, I'm going to hit the hammock. Oh, but it's just so warm in front of this right now. And I've been all philosophical, in case you haven't noticed. Anyway, on a brighter note, I have got some really nice camo nightwear, and I've actually taken it out from the warming up rack, and I've put it on already. So I can't show you it, but I'll show you it in the morning. I mean, on the one hand, you've got that wonderful fire. We've got this lovely paraffin lamp. Over there is a rather cold hammock. And it will be cold. At first, anyway. But then it'll warm up. But yeah, it's just been another one of those really enjoyable nights. Just sat, watching the fire, contemplating life, the universe, and everything. I love it here. I just love it here. I really do. Oh, Hello, John Ruffles. You know it. Well, the fire has pretty much burnt out and I think it's time for bed. So I shall see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Bit of a chilly one, -3. It's beautiful. I've missed most of the sunrise actually. I found this animal print camo sleepwear online. What do you think, eh? Not bad, eh? Slept alright in this sleeping bag, this British Army one. I don't think it's as good as the Dutch Army, the M90. This did feel a bit cooler. But still, it's alright. And it did have one really good advantage. There's some little pockets inside. And they're really good because it means you can keep your phone in there and keep it warm. Keep the battery functioning. But at least I know it's another one that worked. And it worked okay. As I say, I still prefer the M90. Nice morning though. In fact, it's beautiful. As for this hammock, yeah, quite like it. Ooh, kettle's boiling. Coffee time. But yeah, like this hammock, it felt strong and robust. And yeah, what more could you ask for really? I'm still really enjoying the no bugs aspect of winter camping. And for me, being able to come out and camp in a hammock without a midge net or in a tent without a midge net is actually quite a blessing. It's just nice. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy this coffee, a couple of cereal bars, and then the plan today is to get packed up and head into Pickering and get breakfast in Pickering. Might even do a wander around Pickering and just include a few snippets at the end of this. But in the meantime, oh, oh yeah. So I'm just packing up here now. If you do like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing on the channel, by all means subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It just means that you get a notification whenever you open up YouTube, whenever I've uploaded any new videos. And let's face it, I know you don't like to miss out. Right, once I've got this up done, it'll be into Pickering to get some breakfast. So I'm here in sunny Pickering. See if we can find somewhere to get some breakfast. Regulars to this channel will know what I'm thinking here. Now just over there, you've got the steam railway station, the North Yorkshire Moors Railway, that traverses from here all the way across to Whitby. Well, that's breakfast ordered. Nice. Peace. So breakfast has been had, and I'm just having a little mooch around Pickering. I'm actually just doing a recce to see if the castle's open. Been to Pickering Castle quite a few years ago, but I thought it might be a good one to film a walk around. I'm just meandering up Castlegate at the moment, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, those are the castle walls, dead centre. It's quite cool, isn't it? And it's still got the old moat around it, look, what was have been the moat. I had to make a bit of a decision. It's a toss-up between going around Pickering Castle and doing some geocaches, because there's a nice little series nearby, and it's about midday, and geocaching does take some time, and wandering around the castle would take some time if I was going to get some value out of it. So I'm going to do the geocaching today and come back and do the castle another day.